Deep Down Cleaning, your one-stop cleaning outfit for deep down results.
John Moore here at the East Coast IceJam, joined by Dawson Breau of the Fredericton Caps, a 15-year-old. And Dawson, maybe you can talk a little bit about the Caps season, this season, both from a team perspective and individually as well.
Our Caps season, unfortunately, we are in last place, but we are probably the youngest team in the league. 10 first-year guys, and you know what? I think with our great coaches, I think we're going to be a team to watch during playoffs. And for me, I'm currently third in goals and ninth in points for defenseman in the league. And with my help of my coaches, great teammates, I hope to continue that.
Strong season, but tell me a little bit about the adjustment to this level. Obviously, it's a step up. Tell me a little bit your adjustment.
For me, it's definitely a big jump up from Bantam. Players are bigger, stronger, faster, and just with the help of coaches, they've been able to coach me, and I've been able to adjust pretty well, I think.
Take a good look at you here this morning at the IceJam, but when you're playing your A game, what's the type of player you like to think you are in that Caps lineup?
For me, I like to play a good two-way game. I think my strength is definitely my shot, and I like to jump into the rush a lot as well. There's some weaknesses. I need to work on my physical play on my own end for sure.
As for beyond the season, looking further ahead in the near future, what do you consider your options?
For me, my two biggest dreams actually would be to get drafted into the Q and play there, or I can play U.S. college in New England. It'd be awesome.
As for next season and next year, as a 16-year-old, what might be a place where you might end up staying for the season?
I'm hoping maybe Q. If not, maybe come back here and play Caps. It'd be awesome.
As for highlights in your career, still a very young career, but tell me about some of the highlights that you've experienced so far.
Two big ones is definitely two-time Atlantic champ at Pee Wee and Bantam level. I went with my Bantam Blues last year, and with my Pee Wee All-Star team in Pee Wee 3 years ago. And also another big accomplishment for me is finishing fourth in the league in points last year, and the year before that first in the league in points.
Well, Dawson's an exciting young player to have on our club. He's maturing very well. First half is always tough as a 15-year-old defenseman, especially on our club where we have 5 of them. So the leadership has to come from within. They're learning from one another, and Dawson's has been adapting very well, and we're pretty pleased with his performance so far.
Was it a big adjustment for him to step up to this level, and if so, in what areas?
Well, I think they played on a very strong team last year. His team won Atlantic, so they were very good. So you come to that, and all of a sudden you hit guys who are 16, 17-year-old, much heavier, much bigger. So the time and space is much quicker, and the reaction that is required too. So it takes some adjustment, like I said. But we're pleased. He's come along very well. I think at first was a little shock. And, as recently you could see that his performance is improving on a daily basis.
From a distance, Eric, it looks like he's got some offensive abilities. He's got some points. Tell me a little bit about if that's the case and why so.
Yeah, well, one thing that's nice, he's a right shot defenseman, which are hard to find. So Dawson's got a very good shot, and he's got a lot of poise with the puck. What he's been working on is playing with a little more urgency because, again, the time is a little lesser at the midget age level. I think in the future he's going to find his niche as being a great two-way defenseman. I think that's where his strength is. He's got some good offensive skill, but he can defend also pretty well.
This is his first year with the Caps. If you look at his near future, what might be the direction he's headed?
I think he's got some upside enough. He's going to play junior hockey. Whether it's a major junior or junior A, skating is always a big question for a lot of these kids. So he's got good IQ for the game. If his skating in his fitness level continues to grow, then you never know. And that's the one thing about young defensemen. If they progress accordingly and they work hard during the off season, you never know where it could take them. So I think Dawson's got that good work ethic, and more than anything, he's very coachable. So that should allow him to reach his full potential.
Finally, if there's one quality, we're talking about players' qualities, what would be his top quality?
Well, I think I mentioned coachability. For me, I think that's a big thing because any scouts can come in and see the skills on the ice. But you can only take those so far if you're not willing to learn and wanting to improve. So I think his desire to get better and his ability to listen is probably one of his best assets other than all that he brings on the ice on a daily basis.